Sairam students, today we shall take a new lesson, that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of our constitution. He is popularly called the architect of our constitution. Correct? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, it's written by Sri R. Venkatraman. Correct? So before starting the lesson, there is a small poem of 8 lines. It's a very interesting poem, a very motivating poem. See that? I think you have the textbook, open page number 68. Before you read, there is a small 2 stanzas poem. So first line, not gold, but only men can make a nation great and strong. Men who for truth and honor's sake stand fast and suffer long. See the message. What kind of man make a nation great and strong? See here, not gold. Gold cannot make a nation great. Wealth cannot make, only wealth cannot make a nation great. But what? But only men. What kind of men? Hard-working men, intelligent men, devoted men. Only men can make a nation great and strong. So, man has the power to make his nation great and strong. How? He should be an ardent devotee of the nation. He should be a patriot. He should be ready to sacrifice everything for the sake of the nation. Such men can make a nation great and strong. Like Abdul Kalam, for example, take the example of Abdul Kalam. See, men who for truth, who works for truth, Gandhiji, Ambedkar, Kalam, and honor's sake, who is ready to bring name and sake, honor to name and fame and honor to the nation. Such men can make a nation great. They bring laurels, they bring name, honors. Stand fast, who is ready to stand in a determined manner, and suffer long, who is ready to suffer for the sake of the nation. Soldiers. Such men can make a nation great. Come to the second stanza. Brave men, opposite cover. Brave men, courageous men, who work while others sleep. It refers to the soldiers especially. Who work while others sleep. When we are taking rest, when others are taking rest, they work in the borders. Correct? They work for the sake of the nation. That is why we can sleep. As they are awake, we can sleep. Correct? Then, who dare, who faces the challenge, who has the courage, while others flee, while others fly. When other people fly away from that place, who dares, who faces the challenge, such men can make the nation great. See the soldiers. They build what? A nation's pillar. How? Deep. So, they lay a strong foundation for the nation and lift the pillar to the sky. Means laying a strong foundation, they bring name and fame and lift the nation's name, fame to the sky, high level. Correct? So, such people we need such people for the sake of the nation. So, one of such men is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That is why they fixed this lesson. Correct? There is a lot of qualities which we can imbibe from, which we can copy from whom? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Now come to the lesson. There is a brief life sketch of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar written by R. Venkatraman. See, first paragraph. One trait, follow me, one trait which marked Ambedkar during his student days and in fact throughout his life was that he was a voracious reader. He had an insatiable thirst for books. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. In New York, he is said to have purchased about 2,000 old books, and it is recorded that at the time of the second roundtable conference in London, he bought so many books that they had to be sent to India in 32 boxes. See his interest in reading books. Correct? First paragraph, very important for the examination point of view, and it helps us to copy a quality. One trait which marked, what is a trait? What is a trait? Trait means a quality. A quality. ಗುಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಗುಣ ಅದು, ಎ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. A particular quality in a man's character. An identifying characteristic or a habit. An identifying characteristic which can be identified, ಗುರುತಿಸಲ್ಪಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಗುಣ ಅದು. ಯಾವುದದು? Which marked. Mark means highlight. Which highlighted? A quality which highlighted Baba Saheb during his student days. So, a quality made him identify. Because of that quality, he was identified. ಅವನು ಗುರುತಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ. ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಗುಣದಿಂದ. ಯಾವ ಗುಣ ಅದು? And in fact, throughout his life, means from boyhood days till his death, he was identified with one trait, one identifying characteristic. What is that? Throughout his life was that he was a voracious reader. Very important word for one more substitute. What is that? Voracious reader. noun ಆಯಿತು. voracious ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವೆರಿ ಈಗರ್ ಫಾರ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್, ಕುತೂಹಲ ಅಂತ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? ನಾಲೆಜ್ಗೆ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ voracious means craving for knowledge, eager to get knowledge, yearning for knowledge, ಕುತೂಹಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ he was a voracious reader. So what was the one trait, ಒಂದು quality, identifying quality, habit or a characteristic which made him great or identifying person? What is that? He was a voracious reader. So how can you say that he was a voracious reader? ಅವನು voracious reader ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿ. He had an insatiable thirst for books. He had, ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಇತ್ತು. ಮೇನ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಅದು had. I have a chalk piece, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. He has a pen, simple present ಆಯಿತು. He had an insatiable thirst. Satiable means which can be satisfied. ತೃಪ್ತಿ ಪಡಿಸಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇನ್ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಯಬಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್. ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್, ತೃಪ್ತಿಪಡಿಸಲು ಅಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದಷ್ಟು. ಯಾವುದು? ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಏನು ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇನ್ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಯಬಲ್ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಇನ್ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಯಬಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪಿಕ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಎಂಥ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್? ಇನ್ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಯಬಲ್. ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್, ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ಡ್. ಅದನ್ನು ತೃಪ್ತಿಪಡಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಗುಣ. ಫಾರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? ಪುಸ್ತಕಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಓದುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಯಬಲ್ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಹಿ ಬಾಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಕರ್ಟೇಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಡೈಲಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು? ಬಾಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ curtailing. Curtail means restrict. Curtail means limit. Cut short. By restricting, by limiting, by ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಕರ್ಟೈಲಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಬಾಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್. ಹೇಗೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ? ಬೈ opposite sell. He bought books by curtailing, by limiting, by restricting, by lessening what? His daily needs. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಹಣ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಹಣ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಖರ್ಚಿಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನೆಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು? ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮರು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದೆಯಿಂದ ಪುನಃ ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಳಿತಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೈ ಕರ್ಟೈಲಿಂಗ್. 10 ರೂಪಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸೋದಾದರೆ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ತರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಉಳಿದದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಪರ್ಚೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹೀ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ಡ್, ಹೀ ಬಾಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಕರ್ಟೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಡೈಲಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು ನೋಡಿ. ಹೀ bought books. Verb ಆಯಿತು. How to change into it? This one is an active voice. Important for examination point of view. So subject, verb, object. So write the object first. Books. Books means number, singular, plural. This is a plural. So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು? was, where. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ? ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಬಾಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಬುಕ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು. ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಬೈ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್, ಬಾಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್, ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪಲ್ ಸಹ ಬಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಬಾಟ್ ಬೈ him. He becomes him. This is passive voice. I think you got. Books were bought by him. How? By curtailing his daily needs. ಒಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. Now frame a question. Frame a question to get the underlined words as answer. Now how to frame a question? By curtailing his daily needs. ಅದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ? ವಾಟ್, ವೆನ್, ವೇರ್. ನೋಡಿ ಹೌ ಎನ್ನುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಅಂತ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಹೌ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಟ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ? did plus by becomes bought. So how next ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು how did, how do, how does, how is, how are ಹಾಗೆ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. how did ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. how did he ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದರದ್ದು ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು? how did he buy books. How did he buy books? Now what is the answer? How did he buy books? He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. I think it's clear. He bought books by curtailing his daily needs. Next nodi. ಕಲ್ತುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನು. In New York, when he visited New York, when he went to New York, he is said to have, ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ, purchased about 2000 old books. Number is given. He purchased 2000 old books. Now frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. So it is a number. How many? Correct? How many books do you want? How many students are present? Like that. So how many? So here how many what? Old books. How many old books? Now Purchase means do purchase. Purchases means does purchase. Purchased means did. So how many old books ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಉಂಟು ಅದನ್ನ did. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ದು he did he, ಇಲ್ಲಿ did ಬಂದ ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್. ಸೊ how many old books did he purchase? He purchased 2000 old books in New York. ಎರಡಾಯ್ತು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then and it is recorded that it was a record. What is that? At the time of second roundtable conference in London, so he attended second roundtable conference in London. There, what did he do? He bought so many books. How many? So many books. Astu, estu, that so many books that they had to be sent. There is no other way. ಕಳಿಸಲೇಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು. ಎಷ್ಟು sent to India in 32 boxes. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. 32 ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಲ್ಲ, ಬುಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 32 ಆಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. 32 ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ he sent to India. That shows that he was a voracious reader. So learn that paragraph. Okay, very important question. Then come to the second paragraph. It is important to record here one major influence on Dr. Ambedkar. So he was influenced by someone. It is a record. What is that? Influenced. ಅವನು ಇನ್ಫ್ಲುಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ. While in the USA, when he was in USA ಇರುವಾಗ, he was drawn. Draw present. Drawn. He was drawn to the 14th amendment of the Constitution of the USA. US amendment means ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ. ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ? 14ನೇ. So he was also there while amending the Constitution, 14th amendment of the Constitution of the USA, which gave, so he was a witness. ಅವನು ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿತು? 14ನೇ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ. Which gave freedom to the black Americans. So the 14th amendment to the Constitution of USA made the black Americans free. Freed the black Americans. Now this incident influenced him. How? He saw at once, immediately. He saw means he came to know, he realized. The parallel, ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿರುವಂಥ, ಸಮಾಂತರ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆರ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್, ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ, ಅದೇ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಅವರನ್ನು ಶೋಷಿತ ವರ್ಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್? ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಶೋಷಿತ ವರ್ಗ ಅಂತ. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಶೋಷಿತ ವರ್ಗ. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್, ಸ್ಯಾಡ್, ಡಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್. ಶೋಷಿತ ವರ್ಗ. ಸೊ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. Classes means varga. So he realized the condition, the situation, the problems of depressed classes in India. So what made him realize? That is, the 14th amendment of the US Constitution made him realize the condition of the depressed classes in India, situation of the depressed classes in India. Correct? Then what did he do? On returning home, he returned home means returned to India. ಬಂದಾಗ Baba Saheb came to be greatly influenced by the life and work of Mahatma Phule. There he was influenced by the 14th amendment. When he came to India, he was influenced by Mahatma Phule. Who was Mahatma Phule? He is the votary of a classless society. What is votary? Is it given there? Votary? No. A devotee. A devotee of classless society. A person who is devoted to a particular cause. A person who is devoted to a particular cause. One who works ardently, one who works for that, one who takes oaths, one who takes promise, one who promises to work for it, he is called a votary. Correct? Then he was a votary of classless society, so he decided to create a classless ವರ್ಗರಹಿತ ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಸಮರ್ಥಕ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ವೋಟರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಫ್ಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಫ್ಟ್? ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆತ್ತುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಲಿಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಅವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಫುಲೆ ವಾಸ್ ದ ವೋಟರಿ, ಡಿವೋಟಿ, ಅಡ್ಮೈರರ್, ಬಿಲೀವರ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? Classless society and women's uplift. The need as well as the feasibility. Need, agatya, as well as the feasibility. Feasibility means practicability. Feasibility. Noun adu. Practicability. Practicability, feasibility, practicability of reform. Is it practical? Is it a need? Which one? Establishing a classless society. Is it a need? Is it practicable? So he thought so, and this impressed itself on Baba Sahib's mind. This reason, this his thought, whose thought? Mahatma Phule's thought impressed whose mind? Baba Sahib's mind. Now he became the follower of him, and he decided, what? To devote all his time and talents for the amelioration of his underprivileged brethren. Brethren means plural, brothers. Brothers. Correct? Brethren means brothers. Who are the brothers here? Underprivileged class. Correct? So what did he do? He decided to devote all his time and talents, gifts, for the amelioration means betterment, improvement. Amelioration is, it is given there, make something better. The given meaning is, so opposite of amelioration is deterioration. Amelioration means ಸುಧಾರಣೆ. ಅವರ ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ ತನ್ನ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ತನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸಹ ಮುಡಿಪಾಗಿಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಬಾಬಾ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಹಿಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರಿವಿಲೇಜ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರದನ್. ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರಿವಿಲೇಜ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಉಳ್ಳವರು. ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರಿವಿಲೇಜ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ depressed classes. Underprivileged means deprived classes. Newspaper. So what did he do? Newspaper started by him, such as the Mukanayak. He started the newspaper Mukanayak, Bahishkrita Bharat and Samata, were at once recognized as authentic voices of the depressed classes. So the depressed classes exhibited, showed their problems through these newspapers, started by whom? Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Authentic means what? Real. Authentic, real. Authentic voices of the depressed classes. Likewise, in the same way, institutions he set up. Set up means establish. Establish. He established many institutions. They were Hitakarini Sabha and the Independent Labour Party of India became the vehicles of change. Through these institutions, he carried out his principle. Which one? His intention was establishing a classless society and helping the needy, helping the women. During the same period, at the same time, Gandhiji was pioneering his epic reform. Pioneer means initiator. Start. Initiate. Initiating. Starting. His epic reform. Epic means heroic reform of Indian society, which included the uplift of, the boost of depressed classes, whom Gandhiji had termed Harijans. So, one side Mahatma Phule, another side Baba Sahib Ambedkar. At the same time, he was influenced by the work of Gandhiji. That is, he called the depressed classes how? Harijans. So, all the three, so far, all the three worked for the same cause, that is the upliftment of depressed classes in the three different names. Correct? Pioneering means introducing. It's given there, introducing new and better methods or ideas. ಆರಂಭಿಸು ಅಂತ. Pioneering the epic reform of Indian society, which included the uplift of depressed classes, whom Gandhiji had termed Harijans. Then come to third paragraph. Baba Sahib was elected to the Bombay Legislative Assembly in the elections under the Constitution of India Act 1935. Legislative Assembly means, Bombay means now equivalent to what? MLA. Member of Legislative Assembly. He became the member of Legislative Assembly. Baba Sahib made effective, parinamakari, adjective, effective contributions koduge to the debates in the assembly on a variety of subjects. So he fully concentrated on his subject and decided to carry out his plans. That is why he fully engaged himself in the discussion in the assembly. His flair means F-L-A-I-R. Flair means aptitude. Flair means interest. His flair for legislative work, natural, or it is innate ability. His flair or a gift for legislative work became evident, became visible to the whole nation. So he had a gift. He used that gift in the Legislative Assembly and participated with full interest, with keen interest. That is an evident to the whole nation how great this man is, how powerful he is, how knowledgeable he is. So the whole nation observed his talent and came to know that this is not an ordinary man. Correct? I think he got. Now below that 6 questions are given. So learn it. Okay? Read the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph thoroughly. You have some, you'll see some new words, not difficult words, new words, and learn it. Okay? Now I'll give 2 questions for homework, as homework. 1. Mahatma Phule influenced him. Active voice. Change into passive voice. Number 2. He has bought many books. Active voice. Change into passive. Now one more. Gandhiji influenced Ambedkar. This one, frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. Okay. This one change into passive, this one change into passive, this one frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. That is a homework. Correct? I think you understood the lesson, the 3 paragraphs. Okay. Saira.